And the robotic arm releasing the Dragon on time, 10 minutes after the hour. Begins a very slow back out off of the attach pin. You see that crosshair is the docking target that is used by crew members on an overlay on the computer screens at the robotic workstation to assist with their visual view of the Dragon, and especially this particular point as the arm slowly backs away from that attach point. Once the arm is at a safe distance from Dragon, the first of the two close-in departure burns will take place. Dragon back on its own after a month at the International Space Station, returning almost 4,000 pounds of critical science experiments, as well as other equipment that will splash down with the Dragon and be retrieved. There's also some unneeded items that basically cleaning house aboard the station that is done with any cargo vehicle. And the first departure burn is armed on the Dragon, ready for the first in that series of departure maneuvers. And departure burn 1 is underway.
Dragon departing. Houston copies. Molto ben fatto, Samantha. Nice job. Station Houston on 2 for Terry and Samantha. Departure burn 1 is complete. Departure burn 2 in approximately 1 minute. Copy that. Thanks, Franny.
Houston Station on 2, this is Eliana. I'm done with my consent. Thank you.
And we're standing by for departure burn number 2. High above the Tasman Sea between Australia and New Zealand, tracking easterly across the southern Tasman Sea, just about to swing out across the Pacific.
Houston
Houston, we're performing step 5 in the robotics procedure, safing the arm.
Houston copies.
And Houston, Dragon release is complete. Your go to ground maneuver to SSRMS park position.
So the crew on board is completed with its Dragon release operations. You just heard Terry Virts call down to the team here in Mission Control. The crew is handing arm control over to the robotics team here in the White Vicar of Mission Control, Houston. Flight Control Room 1 used for quite a number of the space shuttle missions in its early days before being turned over to the International Space Station as the orbiting complex grew in size and mass throughout its construction, requiring some additional console positions, reaching the point that it is now. The room will actually be reconfigured during the summer and fall of this year with some upgraded equipment to enhance the capabilities of the flight control team and the room itself. The Dragon now at a safe distance from the station, headed toward the imaginary keep out sphere or zone. Once it exits that about 200-meter area of the station, then the station's responsibility will be handed over formally and completely to the Space Exploration Technologies team in Hawthorne, California for the remainder of its several hours of orbital flight. That team will then oversee the rest of its flight, including the deorbit burn